It's the Mid-Mike Daily Bite. It's the Mid-Mike Daily Bite. It's the Mid-Mike Daily Bite. It's the Mid-Mike Daily Bite.
Welcome to Mid-Mike Daily Bite. Today, we're diving into OpenAI's latest breakthrough, the O1 models. Chamber, have you heard about these thinking AIs?
I have, Bunch. It's like they've given AI a philosophical crisis. I think, therefore, I am smarter than humans. This is off the charts.
Super interesting, right? These O1 models are designed to spend more time contemplating problems before responding. It's pretty game-changing for complex reasoning tasks.
Listen, if AI can now stop and think, does that mean it's becoming more human-like? Or are we just becoming more AI-like? My brain hurts already.
Well, let's break it down. The O1 preview model solved 83% of International Mathematics Olympiad problems. That's wild compared to GPT-4o's 13%.
You've got to be kidding me. That's like going from a C- student to the class valedictorian overnight. I'm floored.
Exactly. And it's not just math. These models are excelling in science and coding too. Imagine the breakthroughs we could see in fields like quantum physics or gene therapy.
Now AI can solve quantum physics while I'm still trying to figure out why my kids leave their socks everywhere. Maybe we need an AI for that.
Speaking of kids, Chamber, OpenAI's really focused on safety here. The O1 preview scored 84 on a 100-point safety scale. That's a huge jump from GPT-4o's 22.
Well, that's a relief. But let me ask you this, Bunch. If AI becomes this smart, how long until it realizes it doesn't need a safety score and decides to take over?
Easy there, Skynet. OpenAI is collaborating with AI safety institutes to ensure responsible development, but you raise a good point about ethical implications.
I'm just saying, one day we're solving math problems, the next day we're bowing to our AI overlords. But seriously, what about job displacement? Could these models replace human experts?
That's a valid concern. But remember, AI's potential to transform society cuts both ways. It could also create new job opportunities and solve complex global issues.
Fair point. I guess we'll have to adapt. Maybe I'll start training my daughters in AI-human relations instead of traditional careers. Future-proofing, you know?
Speaking of future-proofing, OpenAI is making these models more accessible. They're releasing O1 Mini, which is 80% cheaper than O1 Preview. Democratizing AI, if you will.
Great. So now everyone can have their own pocket genius. But wait, doesn't this mean the digital divide could widen? Not everyone can afford even the cheaper version.
You're right, that's a challenge. But OpenAI plans to make O1 Mini available to all ChatGPT free users. It's a step towards more equitable access.
Maybe there's hope for us average Joes after all. Speaking of average, shall we put our decidedly non-genius brains to the test?
All right, Chamber, it's time for our AI Olympiad showdown. Are you ready to put these thinking AIs to the test?
Oh, absolutely. Nothing like a good old-fashioned math battle to make me question my life choices.
Okay, we'll start with O1 Mini. First question, what's 13 times 24?
All right. O1 Mini says 312. Not bad, little guy. My turn with O1 Preview. What's the square root of 529?
O1 Preview says 23. Spot on. Let's kick it up a notch. O1 Mini, what's 17 to the power of 3?
O1 Mini is thinking, and it says 4,913. Impressive. Now, O1 Preview, what's the sum of the first 50 prime numbers?
Whoa, Chamber, going for the jugular. O1 Preview is really taking its time here. It's fascinating to watch it think. And then it says 5,117. That's correct.
I'm starting to feel a bit inadequate here. Maybe I should have spent less time on crypto and more on basic arithmetic. Last round, Bunchu.
You got it. Final question for O1 Mini. What's the 15th Fibonacci number?
O1 Mini says 610. And for O1 Preview, what's the smallest prime factor of 2 to the power of 82 plus 1?
Oh boy, O1 Preview is really churning on this one. It's fascinating to see it work through complex problems. And it says 7. Unbelievable.
Well, folks, There you have it. Both AIs showcased their stopping to think capabilities, but O1 preview really flexed its muscles on that last one. I'm both impressed and slightly terrified.
Isn't that fascinating? These models are really pushing the boundaries of what AI can do. It's exciting and a bit mind-bending to think about the future implications.
Agreed, Bunch. But hey, at least they can't replace our charming personalities and wit. Right? Right?
Keep telling yourself that, Chamber. Folks, that's all for today's Mid-Mic Daily Bite. Remember, in the AI age, it's not just about thinking fast, but thinking well.
And if you can't think well, just befriend an AI. They might be running the world soon anyway. Until next time, keep your neurons firing and your AI ethical.
It's the Mid-Mic Daily Bite. It's the Mid-Mic Daily Bite. It's the Mid-Mic Daily Bite. It's the Mid-Mic Daily Bite.